went full Yeti winter vibes. I wanted something winter, creative, and different, and this is what I pulled off. This idea just popped up when I was scrolling Pinterest. I did not find any inspiration for a Yeti, which made me want to do it even more. So we are starting with a white eyeshadow primer base for the face. Just gonna blend that in with a damp beauty blender all over. It's gonna be pretty similar to how I did the frosty look, if you guys saw that video. If not, I'll tag it below. I am gonna now use, this is the One Size Stage White Foundation Powder. This was gifted to me by One Size, but I love using it to set my white bases. It just sets everything in and makes it even more white. That just took me to a whole new level of white. I'm gonna utilize the tackiness of the eye base for my eyeshadow. So we're not going to set it with powder. I'm taking this blue right here on a fluffy brush and I'm saturating that very nicely. And we are bringing this all over the lid. The actual lid open for right now because I'm planning on building that up as a smoky eye. I'll take the same brush with this, yeah, we'll do this blue right here, because it's pretty close. And we're just gonna pack that all over. And I'm honestly not doing this in a structured way. I'm pretty much doing this in a messy way because I'm doing some icy blue contacts, so it's gonna look really cool. So right now I'm taking that dark blue with the packing brush and I'm gonna start packing blue underneath my lash line. Pretty much the technique I'm using is like zombie kind of technique, but with a winter twist, you know? I'm kind of just focusing it like right there in the hollow part. You remember how I talked about that very pronounced brow bone I have? In this type of look, I'm going to accentuate that. So I'm just following it with some blue eyeshadow. So you're going to start thinking about the areas of the skin that would essentially rot and start to like look very deep. Kind of just filling in like my natural anatomy. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this liquid blush to blend in. I really wanted to use it and I forgot before I set my face. It semi sort of worked. Because I'm actually gonna utilize gray lipstick for this part. This is the KVD in 0. I don't know if it's still available. Take that on a cut crease brush to start making my holes. And the reason why I'm selecting the gray is because the gray will be easier to shade. So we're pretty much just mapping out where everything is gonna go. For the shading portion, I'm using the Smoke Show, aka Blowing Smoke palette by ColourPop. And of course I'm going to be adding teeth there, so I'm not really worried about making that fully filled in yet. I have to say, like, this is usually my favorite part of a look. Just because I feel like this is what really brings everything together. And I applied the white foundation powder on top of it. It caked on the glue, which almost makes it look like snow on the brows. Brows are sisters and not twins, even in cosplay. What I want to do really quickly is the teeth, which I will need paint for that. So I'm pulling out my Mayron Paradise paints per usual. Because you know, a Yeti wouldn't have good hygiene. I kind of want it to look like the teeth are all like misshapen in the mouth, jagged, zigzagged. What I like about the angled brush is that it's got a thin point if I want to get into like a tight spot. And I'm bringing that black a little on the teeth. That's why I like starting with the midtones and then working my way up. So I did go ahead and add another tooth there, and I ended up fixing my nose a little bit. I wanted it more kind of skull-like, and we're gonna finally add the finishing touches to like the raised areas so I can start to do shadows, but very faintly because we already kind of built in the shadow with the light gray that we did earlier. The farther back we go, the more we want to kind of make it look more sunken. It has honestly brought my looks to like other levels. Kind of dipping now into the lighter gray with the darker gray because it's helping to be a little bit better. Like in the back it's okay because everything's farther away, so it should be more shadowed, but in the front it's a little too dark for where like a natural light would hit. And this is the completed look that we came up with. I did more shading on the forehead, popped in these nice contacts, which really to me just scream Yeti, and completed the whole look. I definitely get a Yeti vibe from this. The wig also had to, I wanted it a little fluffier, but thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope you enjoy seeing content like this. If you do, please subscribe and give this a thumbs up so I can keep creating, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.